Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is MRC Core, and we are back with some more Team Building 1-1. I'm not alone, I'm joined by my friend, Just a Nut.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So,
Welcome to be back.
yeah, it's good to have you back, mate. So, my friend came up with this set because he only comes up with the most infuriating sets. I tweaked it a little bit. Originally, this was Substitute over Pain Split. I feel like Pain Split's a little better. And instead of Leftovers, Heavy Duty Boots, because Boots just ignores hazards, makes it a little easier to play. But Lightning Rod on Alolan Marowak gives it a lot of resistances and immunities. I mean, you're immune to, let's see, Fighting, Normal, and Electric. That's three big immunities. You resist fire, you resist bug, you resist grass. Like, you also resist fairy and poison, so lots of resistances, and steel. So this really does go a long way in terms of immunity, just being like a good sponge. So it's not the normal way that you would run this, but the people you're playing don't know that. So when we run this, we're expecting to be able to trap Toxapex. We should be able to wall certain variants of Zapdos, such as ones that are running Discharge Heatwave. They literally can't touch this Marowak, so we could like trap them and kill those. Even the ones with Hurricane, they have to land multiple ones to actually OHKO us, and we have Pain Split, so as long as we don't hit ourselves in confusion, blah blah blah. It also walls Regieleki for the most part. Specs, Ancient Power is it's a potential 2-hit KO, but not likely. So, you know, just things of note. It can also trap kill Clefable that doesn't have teleport. Stuff like that. It's very useful. This is actually a very useful Pokemon. Potentially can trap Galar Slowking as well. So, we're looking to see some great things from this. But I'm looking at the team, and the first thing I said was, or at the Mon, I'm like, the first thing I want to pair it with is Rillaboom. Because I'm looking at Rain with that Marowak, and I'm like, okay, Rain obviously needs to be dealt with. The fastest way to deal with Rain is just to toss Rillaboom at it and say, boo, go away. Because I am a Rillaboom. That's just facts. Rillaboom is just that cracked. So, saying that Rillaboom, and knowing that, you know, most of the time we're going to come in on a threat like Melmetal, or Corviknight, and the opponent is not going to know that we're this weird Marowak. They're going to think, oh, this is the Flare Blitz Marowak that has Poltergeist and all this other stuff that I am terrified of. What do we do? So I'm thinking that we actually run a second fire type, like maybe even Heatran, or Volcarona. Hello, you there, dog? Oh, I might have been sent messages. Oh, you can't see the screen.
No,
Oh my god, you could have just said that.
I could have, but I don't want to ruin the video.
You're not ruining the video. You're saying, hey, I can't see the video. And I'm like, oh, okay, here you go. You can just say it. You don't have to be like, oh, wait until he notices Discord. You know how many times I don't notice Discord? If I had $1. Alright. So, but yeah, looking at the Marowak and the Rillaboom together, and knowing that the Marowak doesn't actually beat Steel types, I really think something like Urshifu, Volcarona, Heatran, something like that is warranted. Then Volcarona is an oddball, because it doesn't beat Heatran, but it beats the other steel types.
Yeah.
I mean, Marowak, the only steel type Marowak is beating is Magnezone. Which is very sad. It might beat Heatran, I actually should calc that. Let's see, Spidef Heatran. Oh yeah, no, Boomerang just annihilates it. And we dodge, if it's Spidef, we dodge the 2-hit KO from Earth Power. If it's offensive, though, that Earth Power always 2-hit KOs, so Just something of note. What you think?
I like it. This direction. Again, I like any direction with this Marowak.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm just going to take the baton and I'm going to grab Urshifu. I don't know if I want it to be banded yet or if I want to run protective pads or something, but I definitely want to run close combat and I definitely want to run the surging strikes. And probably U-turn, but it might end up being Thunder Punch bulk up with protective pads so that it can 1v1 Pex, potentially. It could also just end up with Aqua Jet, but I think close combat surging strikes for, like, especially. I'm gonna go ahead and put the typical banded set on for right now, but again, I don't actually know if I want to be choice banded.
I'm gonna go with the series special with Corviknight again.
I mean, Corviknight is a glue. I like Corviknight here because it helps us deal with Kartana, which we're giving Kartana grassy terrain, which is scary. But yeah, I like Corviknight, and I actually think that yeah, just helmet Corviknight. Let me just go ahead and put that on. Yeah, helmet Corviknight, Brave Bird over body press. I need to count the Urshifu versus Banded Rapid Strikes versus Corviknight. Oh, that banded close combat is ridiculous. Okay, so banded surging strikes and close combat always 2-hit KOs Corviknight, basically. If we're leftovers, surging strikes doesn't always do that. But we're not running leftovers, so. Just gonna let it be known that this Corviknight does not actually handle Urshifu. Urshifu is a monster. Like, actually. But I'm thinking instead of U-turn on this Corviknight, maybe we run body. Well, no. Yeah, U-turn probably is better. I'm thinking, honestly, protective pads on Rillaboom. I don't know. Do you learn Darkest Lariat? No, you don't. If you learn Darkest Lariat, you'd probably be stupid.
I say we don't need to worry about protective pads on Rillaboom because...
Urshifu, not Rillaboom. Rillaboom's just banded.
Shifu? Sorry.
Yeah.
Simply because I don't see it really wanting to hit Earthworm ever. I mean, yeah, to close combat, sure. Let's give it that, but Earthworm's probably gonna swap out most of the time.
Yeah, it probably will. I mean, it's gonna be a 50-50, but I like having protective pads because what I've seen a lot of people do is they'll know you're going for a surging strikes because either you have to or they're just predicting it, and what'll happen is they'll go into the Rocky Helmet, Ferrothorn, or whatever, and you'll end up losing, you know, more than half your Urshifu because of, you know, just chip from the surging strikes. Sorry, my girlfriend texted me. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's just like, I'm not sure, but I do really like the idea of protective pads and bulk up. And I want to run Thunder Punch so that we can hit Feeny and Pex, but I don't... It might actually be better if we run Ice Punch so that we can hit dragons with bulk up. Because then we can actually beat Dragonite 1v1. Well, what you think? Because Marowak is going to get rid of Toxapex for us. Because it's going to trap Parasong. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think Bulk Up Pad's Urshifu is actually really strong here. And if it's a physical Dragapult, we shouldn't die in one hit to it. So then we can Ice Punch. And since we're protected pads, we can Surging Strikes as well. So at that point, Volcarona looks very menacing. I don't know if this... Well, I guess Marowak can Trap Kill it. Let me actually do some calcs on that, though. Because my thing with the Marowak... Volcarona... If it's offensive Quiver Dance with Psychic... Oh my gosh, we're eating that! Oh, we're eating that at +1. Oh, goodness. Oh, that Psychic does nothing. Well, at +1, it's not doing nothing. It's 39 to 46, but... Like, we're
That's
doing...
when you thought it was.
It's a little more than I thought it was, but... I'm still fine with that. Like, that still works out in our favor, because we can Pain Split the damage... Now, I don't know if we're going to, like, if it comes in against us and sets up, that might be the issue. Because we have to trap it first, then Parasong. So we might have to be like, oh, Parasong first. Unless we run Heatran on this team, which I wouldn't be mad about. We'd have 2 trappers at that point. But we could actually run Air Balloon Heatran instead. You know what I mean? That way we have another way of beating Landorus, or a way of really chipping away at Landorus. And so, like, you know, Eruption, Magma Storm, Earth Power. I'm not really sure what else these are running. You want to run Steel Beam on it for shits and giggles?
I think you're disgusting. I love it.
I don't think that's a great idea, just because Heatran's valuable.
Run it.
We can run Toxic. Just toss Toxic on it.
That works.
Yeah. I actually want to run this faster than Zapdos, so hit 271. And then the rest of this we'll just put into... I'll put it at 272 speed. That way we're a point faster than anything that's a point faster than Utility Zapdos. Which is also 3 points faster than Adamant Rillaboom, which is the whole point of having that speed. So we're faster than Rillaboom and Zapdos, which is what I want. Last Mon, we need Rocks. I'm thinking Lando. What you think?
Maybe we can go Lando here.
Yeah. It's probably going to have to be Max Spadef Lando. Well, it doesn't have to be. We could run offensive Lando if we want.
Let's go safe here.
Alright, let's go safe. So just standard what everyone uses.
Yeah.
Apparently what they're running right now, according to the Showdown usage thing that I just put in, is max speed, max attack. Which I definitely don't think they're running that very much anymore. Man, I gotta give somebody credit where it's due. So, Landorus also helps deal with Volcarona, so we should never be losing to Volcarona. Let's validate it. Yep, it's valid. Alright, well that's going to be the Team Building 101, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. So yeah, just a little bit of how to build your team, just thinking about different things. And obviously you can have different thoughts, different ideas. So let me know in the comments below how you would build a team around that Marowak set. I'm very curious and I would like to see what some of you guys think, because hey, you never know, I might end up in a video. And I'll definitely give credit where it's due. But anyway, with that, we're going to get up out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like to the comment and subscribe if you want to see videos similar to this one. And we're going to see all of you in the next video that we do. Take care, everybody.